I'm gonna tell you about my experiences with this drone, and I'm not paid. I didn't get that drone shipped like many others did. I just borrowed it from a friend. That's why you could probably guess this is an honest review. Let's go.
Welcome to Matt on Foil.
All right, so I'm not gonna go through all what this drone can and can't do and how it works. You'll find tutorials online for sure. I want to tell you about my experiences, my honest and raw experiences for the last 6 weeks. And honestly, this drone is like a toddler. Let me explain. It brings you so much joy, like really cool. At the same time, it is exhausting and it sucks. And you know, for all of you who have kids, you always need to pay attention because you never know what it is up. You always have to look what it does because sometimes it does something you don't want it to do. Sometimes the drawings or here the footage is really good. Sometimes it is meh and you still have to be thankful that it did something. Let's go through the great and the bad experiences. So I don't have a drone pilot that follows me around, so I usually use my Insta360, and yes, honestly, the footage is meh at best. So when I got this Hover Aqua from a friend, it was actually cool because I could bring it on the water. I could have these third-person shots, the beautiful orbit shots that you get with a drone, which actually was super cool. And I think that it really improves my videos, and the feedback that I got from you guys also said the same thing. So that's a big plus for this drone. It is 14 to 1600 bucks though. I still have trouble clicking that buy button because it is so expensive. When it launched or when it was announced, you could get it for cheaper, yes, but I hesitated because first of all, I thought it was a fake, and then I just wanted to find out. This drone makes those good shots. I mean, you can see here, a couple of good shots, I think. You have the orbit shot, you have the follow shot, and that's really easy to change the modes and to recover it usually as well. But let me tell you about a few bad experiences that I had. Well, now first of all, we know the batteries don't last long. It's like these 12 to 15 minutes of battery each, which, you know, it is what it is. You got to time it right. You cannot just like put up the drone and after an hour recover it and see what happens. You have to time it with the wings that you want to use, with the foils that you want to use, with the section and session that you want to use. If you want to change the battery on the water, they have these waterproof pouches with the package, so you can bring batteries on the water. Like changing it on the water was always super stressful because you don't really want to drown a battery or the drone when it's open, but that actually worked. So you could get your decent half hour, 40 minutes of shots on the water, which is nice. But you also always have to look after it. Like you have this lighthouse that connects to the drone, but it doesn't do that very well. Like it is always, or it always told me connected, disconnected, reconnected, disconnected. So that was a bit of a pain. I got used to it, and also like sometimes it disconnected, it stayed where it was, and when I went back it reconnected and followed me again. So that happened quite a lot. But if you just want a few short clips, like maybe your 5, 10, 15 seconds clips and not the whole session, then it's perfectly fine. But be aware, you always have to be aware where your drone is. Like you're flying, you're looking back, you hear it, you don't hear it anymore. Oh, what happened? Did it fall out of the sky again? Did it just stay where it was? Or what happened? So more often than not, especially in the high winds, the drone just started to come down, down, down until it hit the water. And then yes, you of course have this mode where the drone flips around and restarts, but very often when the drone was on its back in the water, it couldn't reconnect. Even if I turned off the lighthouse, turn it on again to try to reconnect, it just wouldn't go. So I would have to arrive at the drone, take it out, turn it off, turn it on again, and yeah, that's basically how I got it flying again. And one of the last sessions that I used it in, it just stayed at maybe 3-4 meters height and just waited.
I'm here! Come on! Hello, friends!
Come on back! The drone is just not coming! No connection! Too bad, too bad. Like, I couldn't reconnect. I tried everything possible and it just stayed there, filmed in one angle, and I foiled around it, tried to reconnect. I just had to wait until the battery died, which luckily is not that long. Well, you know, honestly, we can come to the conclusion already, because if you need or you absolutely want those drone shots and you don't have anyone, yeah, go for it. But be aware, there's a lot of work involved as well. There's a lot of thinking of the drone and not thinking about your foiling. If that's what you want, I think it's a great product. If you hope for an enjoyable session, well, I don't think it is. Still, I enjoyed it very much. I still probably have to get one because, yeah, those shots are really helpful for me as a reviewer. What do you guys think? Do you have one? Do you think that those drone shots are not worth it? I mean, I'm going to show you some comparison here. And I just think drone shots help a lot with showing a product. I mean, some improvements obviously would be longer battery life, but that's an illusion. But a better connection from the lighthouse to the drone would be really helpful. Also, if you could just see on the battery how much battery you have left, that would be nice as well, because sometimes I had it in this waterproof pouch and I couldn't see if it has more battery. I took it out, put it back in the drone, and then saw, oh, that's the empty one. So actually that's why I put on stickers, but maybe that could be an easy improvement. I like the drone. I hate it too. And I'm not sure if it's worth the money. What do you think? See you guys in the next one.